Yes, guys, it's Nearly Last and welcome. In this video, what we're going to be talking about is the latest news regarding the last generation consoles and Black Ops 3, and I'm afraid it is more bad news regarding this. Now, as we already know, for the last generation consoles, that there was going to be no campaign or weapon customization or anything else like that, but now it's gone even worse for me, I must say. Now, they said that you're going to have the multiplayer and zombies, but this time they're stating that it's only going to be running at 30 frames per second. Yes, that is it. Normally it would run at 60 frames per second, but now it's going to be running at 30 frames per second. Now, this is actually coming from Beenox creative director Thomas Wilson, who's actually front running with this to actually make this for the last generation consoles on behalf of Treyarch. And it does make you wonder at the moment, what is the point of actually doing it? Now, I did say before that if they had the chance to actually make it for last generation consoles, that maybe they should do it, as long as it didn't hold back the new generation consoles whatsoever, because some people obviously can't afford to actually go out and buy themselves a PlayStation 4 or an Xbox One. So if they had the chance to actually have it on the last generation consoles, it would have been nice. But I've got to be honest with you guys that I really don't see the point in it. I mean, they've taken away the campaign and that, and now this is the next thing. Now, basically what they said is that they tried to hit the target is 60 frames per second, but he said that it's become harder when you're working on the last generation consoles now, trying to fit all the memory on there. So basically he's saying that now you're going to be looking at 30 frames per second, but he still reckon the experience is very enjoyable, otherwise it would not be Call of Duty. Now, there it is in that sentence. The experience is very enjoyable. It is not going to be top notch. It is not going to be playing quite right, personally. I mean, all these first person shooters and whatnot else have been running at 60 frames per second, but the fact that Black Ops 3 is now going to be running at 30 frames per second on the last generation consoles, it is going to be very interesting to see how this plays out, because I must admit it's not going to be playing the best. And depending on how much money they're actually going to sell this game for, considering that you don't have a campaign or anything, and now it's going to be running at 30 frames per second less than what it is actually running on the PlayStation 4 now, it is a big knockback for last generation console users, I must say. So it's very interesting to see how many people are actually going to spend their money and go out and actually buy Black Ops 3 now for the last generation consoles. Now they'll actually be hearing this, because for me personally, if I had a last generation consoles, I don't think it would be worth the money whatsoever, because they did go on to actually add about the campaign, and they were basically saying that with the memory and everything else, there is no way that they could actually fit it on board. So let me know, guys, in the comment section below, whether maybe you're an Xbox 360 user or a PS3 user, whether you're actually going to be buying this or not, and also, guys, about whether you think that maybe they should have just ditched it. They really should have. I mean, if they could make the campaign or nothing fit, that's one thing, but now the fact that the multiplayer is going to be running at 30 frames per second less than what it should be, it is a bit of a concern, I've got to be said. But anyway, guys, leave all that in the comment section below. It'll be very interesting to hear from you. But coming up on my screen now is going to be my subscribe button with lots more things that I'm going to be doing on Black Ops 3 and whatnot else. And guys, make sure you're hitting that like button and helping share these videos. That'd be absolutely amazing. This is Nearly Last, and I'll catch you later.